But you can never walk alone.
But you can never walk alone on the way to being free.
We're only human, yeah. But you can never walk alone on the way to being free. We're only human. We're only human, yeah. But you can never walk alone on the way to being free.
Alright YouTube, today we are going for some trout. River's kind of low, so we'll see. Gonna throw some power bait on this little pig. See if we can hook onto something. Hopefully a little rainbow or something sweet. Good 2-footer will do, you know. Nothing crazy, just a little 2-footer. So we will see. Bloop. I don't fish here very much. I've heard there's some pretty good fish down here. One of my buddies caught I guess he was like a 22-inch rainbow. Not sure the weight, but supposedly it's pretty good. So we'll give it a little shot. It's a little overcast. Like I said, the river's really low, but we'll see how she blows. Got the new, well, it's not very new, but the Shimano, what does that say, Syncopate? I got it for, shit, I think it was 50 bucks, something like that at old Walmart. It's got that trigger system, so you just line it up and you can pull that back, opens the bail right up. It's kind of cool, kind of neat, kind of a cool little thing. So, working pretty good though. Got a crappy little ugly stick. It's a GX2. Actually, it's not crappy at all. The thing is pretty rugged. It's a youth stick. I use it in my kayak when I'm out there kayaking, hugging trees and all of that. Works pretty good. It's compact. It's a good little yacker. But I like it. It's a good little setup. Had to get rid of the spinner that came with it. That thing was kind of chintzy. When you buy a combo for 40 bucks, makes you question the reels that come with it. So I just upgraded it. I gotta say, guys, I am not a trout guy. I don't know how to fish in a river to save my life. I can catch bass all day long, but trout is I'm a trout tard. I just don't know what I'm doing. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of guys laughing at me out there. What are you doing, guy? Why are you using that pole? Why are you using that bait? I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. I've accepted that before I posted this video. So thanks for the hate. I love it. I love your hate. I wonder if I should get a little bobber on here. Probably oughta, huh? Get it off the ground a little bit. Let's go grab ourselves a little bobby. See how that action works. Do 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 do. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? I feel bad for my neighbors, actually. Probably not the best neighbor in the world. Well, that was stupid. I didn't bring any bobbers. Huh. All right, let's give this another shot here. See how that blows. No bobbers. Fine. Fine. Gonna have to do it old school. Oh, there's a little toad. There's a little toad. I like toads. Just kind of do their thing, you know? All right. I guess I could get up here. Ooh, there's a nice little pocket. Let's see what we got here. Here, little fishies. See, like I said, I'm not a Not a trout guy. I don't really know how to catch the elusive beast. I'm more of a bass guy. I like slaying those little bass holes. But winter's coming, and I would like to stock the freezer up with some rainbow action. This is called the fishing platform, and I wish I could say I owned it and it was on my property, but that'd be a lie, and lying is just not okay. Unless it's to your girlfriend or your wife. I mean, that's when it's okay. Yeah, you can tell them whatever you want. When it comes to fishing, I mean, honesty is just gotta be honest. Alright guys, what am I doing wrong? That's probably one of the deeper pools I've seen in this river. It goes up quite a ways. If you go down, it goes to a bunch of waterfalls. But I guess they stock, I guess they unload a bunch of fish just up that way. But I was up there scouting it out, and there's not a lot of pools up there. It's pretty low. So I'm not 100% sure where these little sons of bitches will be. But we'll give it a shot. I think I've trout fished in the river like twice in my life. Alright, I picked up these little gemulas at a Ace hardware store. They were 99 cents. Look at that. I said, really? 99 cents? Looks pretty sweet. I don't know much about these guys, but I think we're gonna go with a rooster tail first and see what that little beast is all about. Little spinner action. I'm gonna give this little spot here one more shot, switch it up with the old spinner bait, and see what we got here. And then I'm gonna move downstream if this doesn't work here. Like I said, this is kind of the deepest area I can find, so I assume if there's any fish left, they're gonna be right here. It's kind of hard telling, not knowing, but we'll give it a shot. Mess around with it here. Cigarette butts, nice. Okay, just think a little shot here. Alright, let's check out some of these little pools down here. Hopefully there's something that opens up down here. Alright, let's move on, kids. Let's just move on, kids. Keep going down this whole river here and see what we got. Gonna have to get wet. Gonna have to get the shoes wet. That's alright. Ooh, that's brisky. Ooh, that's real brisky right there. Ooh, that's what you call brisk, baby. Yeah, I'm having a feeling that's gonna be our only pool here, unless we go down to those waterfalls. Ooh. 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 Ooh, are those Oakleys? Ooh, those are nice. Those are sweet. What's half of what these normally cost? Who the fuck cares? Alright. Okay, so it's opening up down here pretty good. Let's see if we can find the elusive trout. Seems like a good little pocket in here. So this all got flooded out a couple months ago. I'll roll in a video here. This river was about 6-7 feet higher than it is now. It was nutty. Probably killed all the fish. Who the hell knows? Ooh, this is looking good down here. Here we go, kids. Here we go. Oh, I like this. All right, Navy SEAL status. Creep up on these bitches. All right, let's get her, dude. Oh, I like this. Let's get a real cast. This is nice. This is nice and deep. Yeah, like I said, this all flooded out. Water is probably over my head easy. Pretty interesting. I'll take a seat. My visual pretty low here. Alright guys. So I've been at it for a little while now. I'm gonna switch up, try a different spinner bait. See how that works. This is a Lakewood lure. Got it cheap, man. I think it was $1 I paid for it at a hardware store. There's some shitty little fishing section. It's kind of big, but I think it's loud enough to get some attention. I want to point out to you guys, I am not a trout fisherman. I've done it a few times in my life. I like fishing bass. That's kind of my thing. I'm not a professional fisherman at all. And I'm sure you guys are laughing at me, which I like that. That's fine with me. But figured I'd try it out. The guys on the fire department I'm on, they're always fishing this river. We're in a good spot right here. It looks nice and deep. Goes for a ways. I got a real cast in. I'm not just dropping it into a little pool. But we'll see how this little beauty works. And yeah, pool set up. Switching to power bait. So it's floating down river right now. Got the rod secure. So firearms, what do I like to carry? I like small, slim, heavy firepower. Not as far as bullets, I like heavy rounds. So I carry the XDS 45 monster bullet. I always carry full metal jackets. I don't know why, I just do. I've got a ton of defense rounds for it, but a lot of times with defense rounds, if you don't shoot a lot through your gun, for me personally, and there's gonna be guys that disagree with me, that's fine. Sometimes I have feeding, like failure to feed issues. You know, full metal jacket, there's nothing wrong with it. It'll rip right through whatever you're pointing and shooting at. But I like the XDS 45. It's teeny, it's a freaking huge bullet. You only get 6 rounds. That's with the extended mag. You know, you put one in the chamber, you got 7. But I carry it everywhere I go. It's slim, you can put it in your pocket. It doesn't really print. I'm a big guy, I'm 6'4", so it's pretty teeny in my pocket. But that's what I carry. I carry that when I'm, you know, if I'm going into the big city and where I live there, I'll usually put the 27 on, the Glock 27. I like that. I'm a Glock tard, so I always like the Glocks. But the XDS has been awesome. Shot a ton of rounds through it. No issues yet. I've had a few people shoot it where it doesn't failure to feed, but we figured out it was limp wristing. The gun is such a powerful gun for a teeny little package. I mean, most 380s are the size of that Springfield. So anytime you're going to shoot a big bore gun like that in a teeny package, you need to hold it because it rocks you. But that's the only thing I've had, the only issues I've had with it. Didn't really do a break-in period. I mean, I've got probably 1,000 rounds through it. I guess that's a break-in period, but I didn't have any issues during first 200 or 300 rounds, nothing at all. So recommend it. If you guys are looking for a nice slim pocket gun, check out the XDS line. I think if I got another one, I'd get the 9mm just for the extra bullet capacity. Like I said, it's a 45. Man, you can't really, it's a devastating round at close range. So I'm sure if anyone came near me at the wrong time and they were a threat to me, it'd be a big issue for them, big problem. So I recommend it. But that's what I carry when I fish, and just I'm out and about for the most part. So, but anyway, there you have it. All right, dudes and dudettes. Another fishing fail by 802 Ammo Fish. We are gonna head back. I think the river's pretty low. I don't know if that flood messed things up or if I'm just a shitty fisherman. I'll probably stick with it. I'm a shitty fisherman thing. You know, be honest. All that fun stuff. So, go back. Maybe I'll hit a couple of those pools on the way back up. See if I can make something happen there. Stay tuned, people. Somebody stacked rocks over there. That's funny. We see that a lot up here in old Vermont. Hippies get out with their little hippie buddies. They stack rocks up for meditation purposes, and I don't really know why, to be honest. It's kind of silly, but hey, whatever floats your boat. And if stacking rocks is your thing, then I'll tell you what, you stack them rocks. Do it up. If you're gonna do it right, do it big. But yeah, see that all the time. Holy hell. Bowl in the china shop. So yeah, go stack those rocks, people. You know, do it right. These guys really got intricate with their little rock stacking. Little campsite I found here in the woods. That's pretty cool. Nice logs. Look at that. They even left trash. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a sweet little spot. Should have come camp out down here. All right, onto the truck. So, yet again, this is going to be another fishing fail video. I used 2 spinner baits. I used a little one and a bigger one, and then I ended up using 2 power baits, and just nothing. The water's so low here. There's just little teeny pools here and there. Like I said, there was a huge flood here a couple months ago, and it just wiped everything out. I mean, it just screwed all the banks up. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or if I suck. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go with the fact that I just suck at trout fishing. But next video is going to be doing some bass fishing. We'll get the John boat out, old trusty, and we'll catch some bass. Like I said, I get some pretty good ones. Typically at the local, there's a local pond down here, and then we can go over to another spot that I know that's pretty good. So we'll catch some fish, so I promise, and we'll get some shooting videos in. I got some good stuff I want to do as far as shooting. So we'll get her done, and thanks for watching. I know this is probably painful to watch because I'm awful at fishing, but whatever. Thanks, guys. Hey, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.